Hello everyone and welcome to the March release for Stamp Anything. And this month we have Wild About You, which is based on the story of the Jungle Book. So we have cute little Mowgli, Baloo the bear, what the heck's Kaa? Couldn't think of his name. I was about to call him Sir Hiss because I was thinking of Robin Hood for a moment. King Louie the orangutan, Shere Khan, and Colonel Hathi. We also have a couple little flourishes here for you to complete little jungle scenes. The sentiments that are included in the set are Wild About You, You're Simply the Best, to go along with our snake, I Want to Be Like You, which is a song that King Louie always sings, You're the King of Cool, Bear Hugs Coming Your Way, Confident and Strong, and Never Forget You're Amazing. So this is a really nice ensemble of stamps on our 6x8 sheet, including all of the characters from the Jungle Book. We also have the Wild About You outline dies that coordinate with all the stamps. You even have the little leaves, and you have the outlines for your sentiments as well. So they will cut these off really nicely for you. Our builder die this month is really a lot of fun. It's the Jungle Pop-Up Scene Builder die. And you can see you have the base here, a matting, some leaves all around here, another mat, and then you have your braces to make it into a pop-up. So it's actually gonna be three-dimensional when you're done making it. And we're gonna go ahead and we are gonna put one of these together right now. So let's just move this out of the way. I already have all of my pieces pre-cut for me, and I have 2 colored images. Incidentally, if you will be at the Orlando Scrapbook Expo, I think it's next week by the time this airs, this is actually what we'll be making at our booth for our free make and take. They are going to be limited in quantity, so if it's something you want to make, you want to get here as early as you can. So here is the base, and it has 2 score lines on there for you. You're going to simply fold the score lines away from you, and I don't know if I have my bone oh, here's a bone folder. Just gonna go ahead and burnish that, and then you're also gonna fold the little tab inwards as well. This is, so it's almost kind of like how you would make a U-bridge card, because you're gonna have a piece that goes across that is gonna help stabilize it. Okay, and then this is my matting piece that's gonna go in the back, but I'm gonna ink blend my pieces. So I'm just gonna grab some chalk ink here. This is gingerbread. It's one of my favorite colors to use. It's the Dewdrop Versa Magic chalk ink. I really like it a lot. And then we're just gonna go ahead and glue. Where did I put my glue? Oh, nothing's ever where you need it to be, right? Here we go. So here is my glue, and we're just gonna go ahead and glue this to the back for our mat. I'm just gonna center it as best as you can. That's why I like using wet glue. You have that time for some wiggle room in there. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ink blend the rest of my pieces. So this is some jungle, and that's why I think it looks so much nicer when you have it inked on there, if that is the aesthetic that you like. You'll notice this piece also has scores on it. That's so you can make the middle section. And then you have the little piece here, and this is what's gonna actually work as your bridge on your top. And then we have, I think there's 6 various leaves in here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you get 6 different leaves and 1 vine. So you can go ahead and ink these up as well. So let's just finish up with these few leaves. Oops. My last leaf here. And then you have the little jungle vine. Oops, it's a little skinny, so you got to be a little careful with that. Now that everything is put together with our ink, now we can go ahead and finish assembling. So the largest piece is just going to go right on top, flat into your back area of your base here. If you want to tuck some of the leaves to come out the side of that in the back, you can do that as well. And this piece is basically going to fit right inside your 2 folded areas. Then you're going to grab your one that has score marks. This is your middle piece. Let's go ahead and burnish this down. And then this piece, you would just line up on the side, the tab, to the edge here. I put a little bit of a gap on there. It's gonna just make so there's like 3 layers on your card. I'm just going to put that here, burnish that down, and then I can fold it over, and then I can hold it in place while I glue the tab to my other side. And you're just wanting to make it, oops, didn't let that piece dry enough, so you can actually go ahead and fold it over as well so you can get it to lay in. If you've ever done those pop-up box cards, it's that kind of concept. So you have that 3rd layer, and that's because the glue on this side had probably dried it out. And you just want to make sure you're just getting the tab in there, not the front. And then this piece in the front, these are going to fold towards the center, these little black tabs, and this is just going to lay right across, and now you can see you have like 3 steps for that. So I'm just going to put some glue on either tab, and then gluing this side, and you just want to have it flushed to the score and to the bottom, and then bring it over and have it flushed and scored to your other side. And even though it's a pop-up, it will lay flat to go into your card. And the same thing here, you can push it to the side so that you can flatten it down like so. So now you have, as you can see, 1, 2, and then your back piece. And then you can see how you want to arrange all of your other items. So I'm just going to take one of my little leaves here, and I'm going to go ahead and just plop that on my back piece, and then probably the vine. And you can have it go to the edge, or you can just have it go on the mat. I'm going to have it go off to the edge of mine, just so it's making it feel like it's more all one piece as opposed to just a mat on there. So I'm just going to put it here and then pivot it. And we're just going to go ahead and pivot it there. can put your little Mowgli either where you want them. You can have them on the top layer, the second layer, however you want. I'm gonna put Shere Khan behind him and then Mowgli up here, and then we're gonna put more foliage around. So I am going to put it so that Shere Khan, I want it to look like his feet are hidden, so I'm gonna actually put foliage to cover that up a bit. But we're just gonna go ahead and plop this here. And then I'm gonna take my Mowgli and plop him over here as if he's walking on the next little raised level in the jungle here. Oops, my glue didn't stick. Okay, there we go. You can pop dot them as well if that's what you'd like. I'm just gonna make sure he is really grounded. Okay, and then it's just a matter of taking all the different leaves and just tucking them where you want them to go. So I want Shere Khan to be, behind some of this foliage, so I'm going to use some of these bigger pieces. And then we have another one that we can put over here. And I'll trim off the part that's sticking out since it is a longer piece. And then we'll put some by our Mowgli. Oops, gotta get on the right layer here. Gonna have this one come out. And I have one more dark leaf. So I'm just gonna put that, where do I want it? You know, I think I'm gonna put this one, let's see. I'm gonna put this one behind, coming out from behind Mowgli, I think. But again, you can arrange yours however you want. And then I just need a pair of scissors. Just gonna trim this little piece here. And now I have a cute little pop-up jungle scene, and my fan is on, so it's gonna blow it over, but it will stand on its own if you're using a nice heavy cardstock. My fan is on, so it's not gonna, but there you go. And then if you add your sentiment, you can stamp it here or cut it out with one of the dies. And that is the Jungle Pop-Up Scene Builder die, available today with our newest March release. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next month with a really fun release that we have coming for you next month as well. Oh, and we also have our stencil. I forgot to show you the stencil for it. That includes this release as well. And that is the Jungle Leaf Border Stencil, and it's got all of these really nice foliages, so you could even go in more on your little piece here and go ahead and ink blend more leaves as well. So again, for this month's release, you got the Jungle Leaf Border Stencil, our Jungle Pop-Up Scene Builder, our Wild About You outlines, and our Wild About You stamp set. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you at the Orlando Expo next week. Thanks, bye-bye.